Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday. We are here to interrupt your feed on a Thursday with help and hope and healing. So we are going to focus today on a 5-minute piece of gratitude because I think during tough seasons, we tend to focus on the negative. We tend to focus on what we don't have instead of all the things that we do have. So I know y'all expected me on at 6:30. It's a little late, so we are going to wait for a few more people to get on. You need a paper and pen for this. I guess you could use your phone and type it into your phone, but really writing ingrains things into your brain. This is why we do a lot of live workshops. This is why we do a lot of live in-person events with packets to make sure that you're ingraining this type of healing and health into your brain by writing it down and writing down new processes and ideas. If you're here, give us a like, share this video. I'm a Max Living doctor in Charlotte. For those of you that I haven't met, I'm Dr. Christine, and I focus on changing health for my patients, and I focus on strengthening the resilience of each one of my patients in many, many different ways, but starting with mindset. I think shifting your perspective on where health comes from is extremely important when it comes to being healthy. Right now, our country is driven by fear and driven by focusing on things that we can't control, outcomes that we can't control, microbes, viruses, and disease process. If you continue to focus on that, you get more of that. If you continue to focus on health and building health in your life, you get more health. So the first thing that we're going to focus on today is the pillar of good health is really where your mindset is at. Do you believe that you're fearfully and wonderfully made? Do you believe that you have an innate healing power running through your body? The truth is you were designed healthy and whole and with an incredible healing power within you. I just wrote this on our chalkboard at the office today, but living, breathing human beings, their cuts heal. Corpses' cuts do not heal because intelligence, innate life has left the building and there's no healing power. But if you are still alive, your brain is still functioning, you still have the capacity to heal. You have a tremendous power to heal that you were innately designed with. And the first thing that we're going to do to shift your perspective is to start to focus on the things that we are grateful for. This is something I suggest every single patient does in the morning when they wake up, is focusing on at least 5 things that they are grateful for. And sometimes it'll be things that are really, really small. It doesn't have to be big, esoteric things. It can be you're thankful for your coffee, or you're thankful for that the sun is shining, or that it's raining today. You want to notice the things that are happening for you in your life and not what you lack. That's the number one thing that you can do, is start to change your mind and start to change your focus. When you change your focus and you shift your perspective, everything changes. So today, together, we're going to write down 5 things that we are grateful for in this season today. So I'm going to do it with you, and I'm going to read the things that I'm grateful for in my life. So things that we are grateful for. I want you to write down 5 things that you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. They can be really, really simple, small things. But when you start to focus on what you have in your life instead of what you lack, perspective opens up, health opens up, your nervous system shifts. When you start to think about things that you are grateful for, you have a shift in your thoughts. You have a shift then of your biochemical reactions in your body, and you can shift your nervous system more towards a healing state just through thinking of things that you are grateful for. And that's extremely important. So your nervous system is your brain, and your spinal cord, that's your central nervous system. And that nervous system, your brain and your spinal cord directs healing in your body. It directs all function. It's like the computer system of your body. It controls every single function of your body. The way that you influence that system determines your health. This is why I'm a chiropractor and I adjust and move, and I'm a doctor of the nervous system. But some things that you can do to help your brain and get you in more of a healing mode starts with the thoughts that you have on a daily basis. When you start your day out with gratitude, you can completely change your perspective on the day. So I want you to write down 5 things that you are grateful for in this moment and in this season. I've got 4 down, so 1 more to go. And I do this every single morning. And I think a morning routine is the key. You win your morning, you win your day, you win your days, you win your weeks, you win a lot of your weeks, you win your year, you win a lot of years, you win your life. And it starts with the actions and the habits that you build on a daily basis. Adding gratitude to your morning routine is a fantastic way to get your nervous system and your brain ready and expectant to have a wonderful day. If you are looking for things that you are grateful for, you will find them. If you are looking for disease process, you will find that. If you are looking for health, you will find that. So this concept reigns true in every single piece of your life. The first thing that I'm grateful for right now is COVID-19. And that may sound different, maybe something that you're not grateful for, but I think that I truly believe that this is the catalyst to change healthcare in America. I truly believe that this is a wake-up call to make everyone notice, number 1, our healthcare system is failing, and number 2, the real pandemic is the fact that we can be taken down by a little virus. I am grateful that this is here, and I know people are dying, and I know that that's serious and it's saddening, but this is an opportunity for us to do our health different. This is a wake-up call for all of us to do our health different and to make different choices so we get different outcomes. I am grateful for it because I think it's a huge wake-up call, and I think the blessing on the other side of this season and the changes that will come because of this will benefit humanity for generations to come in terms of where we get our health from. Our health doesn't come from pills, potions, lotions, and the next vaccination. It comes from making better choices. It comes from creating a strong, resilient body and running after health instead of running and being in fear of disease process. I think this is the catalyst for amazing change, and I'm grateful and I'm truly thankful for it. It's made me a better doctor. It's made me a more resilient human being. It's making my practice better, and I am grateful for it right now. Number 2, part of my morning routine every single morning is coffee, and I am certainly grateful for that. I do my gratitude over coffee every single morning. I love it every single day. It gets me ready to see patients in the office. It gets me ready for my day. I'm grateful for it. Number 3, I am grateful that I have a network of incredible Max Living doctors surrounding me. It's been said that you're the 5 people that you spend the most time with. That doesn't necessarily mean who you're physically with on a daily basis. Like if you listen to podcasts or you read a lot of books by a certain person, that reigns true for every single area of your life and how you communicate with people. If you are surrounding yourself with 5 incredible people, whether that be through podcasts, not directly sitting next to them, they're still influencing your life. The circle at which you run and the relationships in your life, they also are a huge factor in health. When you study populations that live long, healthy lives, they have the strongest human interactions and strongest relationships and positivity around them. A factor in your health is the people that you spend your time with. The people that I spend my most time with is the Max Living network of doctors, and I truly am grateful for them. I talk to Max Living doctors every single day of my life. They're full of life and hope, and that's who the grounding people in your life, that's what they should be full of, is hope and positivity and life. If someone is negative in your life, then maybe it's time for you to take a step back from that person. If there's people that are toxic in your life, maybe it's time to step back from the toxic relationships that aren't serving you anymore. You need to watch who you let into your circle and what you let into your spirit that other people say. You should be surrounding yourself with people that are pouring life, hope, and vitality inside of you. Number 4, I am grateful for extra time right now. And what you do with your extra time really determines where you're going. And I've had a lot of extra space to read more and be outside more. I've gone through, and I'm sure a lot of you have, lots of walks outside, and you have lots of reading time. So you can spend your time right now doing something that fuels your soul. It doesn't necessarily even have to be a scientific book or some new thing that you're reading, but reading helps engage the brain. Leaders are readers. So I've been reading a lot lately. Diving into a couple more devotionals than I would have normally done, and more Bible study because I have the time for it. So I'm grateful for that. And number 5, I'm grateful that awesome neighbors moved in next door to me. This morning, I was talking to my neighbor about borrowing his lawnmower to mow my lawn, which is very helpful right now because my lawn's a mess. So I'm super grateful for having really, really awesome neighbors that have moved in next door. It's simple things like that that can shift your perspective. When you look for the good things in this season, you will find them. And remember, this is only a season. It is temporary. When you start to shift your perspective in your life, everything can shift from there. It all starts between your ears. I had a mentor once say, and I think that this is quite brilliant, I would rather your minds, not your spines. If I can shift your perspective and how you make decisions in your life, I can be more influential in your life, because really your health is a collective of the thousands of different decisions that you made on a daily basis. So the health that you are building right now through your actions right now, every single day, is the health that you have 5-10 years from now. So what you matter and what you do on a consistent basis builds your health. It's not that one decision that leads us into a nursing home. It's not the decision the day before the diagnosis that led us to that diagnosis. It's a collective section of decisions that we've made in our life. So once we start creating better habits, making better decisions in our health, that will move the needle forward. That will build better health. That will build positivity. And sometimes it's really, really small action steps. Sometimes with my patients, it's not the best idea to sit down with them and say, okay, let's train for a marathon. Maybe let's go for a walk today. And you need to build with small actions what's called the hope cycle. And it's really, really powerful in your life. A lot of patients, they walk through the door and they have been through the ringer in their health. They're on multiple medications. They're struggling bad. They're in back pain because they're working from home. People are struggling now more than ever. We've seen a rise in depression and anxiety, a rise in phone calls to suicide hotlines because of what we're going through. People need a hope cycle. And what the hope cycle is that you start by accomplishing something really small, and that breeds a little bit of hope. And then you start and you tackle the next small thing, and that breeds a little bit of hope. And then you build up your actions. You may not want to set the bar high right now. You might want to set the bar low so you reach that bar, and then it generates hope in your life and it generates movement in your life. So maybe it's just getting out and going for a walk. Maybe it's writing down 5 things that you are grateful for in the morning every single day and just doing 5 minutes of gratitude. Start small, set the bar low right now, and be kind to yourself, because the actions and the choices and the words and things that you speak over yourself determine biochemically what happens in your body. And most of us, we don't say the right things. We're very frustrated. We're not grateful in this season, and it's leading us towards more worse off, poor health decisions. That's got to stop today. So here's your reminder. Write down 5 things that you are grateful for in the next coming weeks, because we do this every single Thursday. Next Thursday, I'm going to do what's called Nutrition 101. So it's basic changes in nutrition centered on how to have a healthy gut. So there's a good portion, a good section in there on what foods to be eating to build a good, healthy gut. Most of your immune system is found in your gut, which you need a strong immune system now that needs to be supported by certain actions. You could be doing things on a daily basis that are messing with your digestive system, messing with your gut, and therefore messing with your immune system and lowering your immune system. So we want to make sure that you're building health and building resilience. Hi, Cameron. I missed you guys. through this season. You have a lot of extra time, so let's focus in on health. Make sure you're grateful for things in your life. And join me next Thursday, 6:30 p.m. It's going to be an hour workshop on nutrition and building good gut health. Some good supplements that you should be taking right now if you know that you have digestive issues and gut issues, and good action steps in your life to take nutritionally and in your exercise and in your thought processes that help build a good digestive system. Thanks for hanging with me tonight. I will see you guys next Thursday at 6:30.